Good morning. I have a request to do a video on dirt roads. So this warning sign is telling us that pavement ends. So we have a double yellow, which means we cannot pass. In a moment, there's going to be a drop off. And if you're not careful, you could lose control of your car. So I like to tell my students, it's just like going over a little bitty ball bearing. So you're going to see the drop off and feel it. There's the drop off. So when you're driving on dirt roads, you want to stay in the middle, right edge of the road. If I go all the way to the right, I'll sink in the mud, and it is really bumpy today. So you're going to get a chance to see what it's really like in driving on dirt roads. I'm at about 25 miles an hour. I'm taking my time, have good speed control. The road is really poor today, so I'm going to try to stay out of the ruts, but not overturn. One story I want to tell you, when I first started teaching driver's ed, I had some students who were driving on a dirt road, and it was raining for a week. I'm from the city, so don't have much experience in dirt roads. But long story short, we saw a big truck, and they panicked and went all the way to the right edge of the road. You knew what happened. We went and sucked down in the mud all the way to the door. So I told my students, we need to get this car out. So we had to get out and push the car out. I was just coming from work, had my shirt and tie on and my dress shoes. Needless to say, I was covered with mud and I was not happy. But that's a learning experience, so you want to be careful. But I'm going to go ahead and take this road all the way through. It's a really nice winding road, but kind of tricky. There are a lot of ruts and dips, so I'm maintaining about 25 to 27 miles an hour. You can hear from the sound that it is quite bumpy, and there's a nice big mud patch ahead, so I'm not overturning, I'm not underturning. I have moderate speed. I see the ruts and grooves, so I'm going to try to get to the right edge and just take my time. And you can hear what it's like, and you just want to take your time and not overcorrect or undercorrect, because if you do, you're going to end up in the ditch. And that's not fun, because take it from me, I've been in a ditch before with students, and you're at the mercy. But also, you need to have a tow rope in your vehicle, right? You need to have some gloves. You need to be prepared for conditions so you can get yourself out of the ditch. I'm not going to the edge because it is a really soft shoulder, and you do have soft shoulders on both sides. There are little chipmunks and wildlife through here, coyotes, deer, so you never want to overcorrect or undercorrect. You see that I'm taking my time, and I'm at about 25 miles an hour again. And I also can tell you another story. When I first started here 3 years ago, I got lost in here in the wintertime, and I was really scared. So there's another warning sign telling us it's a sharp turn to the left, so I'm going to reduce my speed. And the camera is telling the tale, because this is not exactly a perfect road, but I'm going in really smooth to the curve, and this part is semi-smooth. But if I go too wide, this is a blind corner. If you know what a blind corner is, type it into and then I'll reply. So I have good speed control now. I'm looking ahead. I'm anticipating cars and trucks. I'm looking at the warning sign that says hidden driveway. So there's a driveway ahead, so I'm being careful, being smooth. I'm trying to look ahead as far as possible and taking my time. So you can tell that this is not exactly the most fun road, but I wanted to give you some experience on this situation so you understand how to maneuver on this type of road. So you want to be smooth in these types of roads. You don't want to overcorrect or undercorrect. If you find that this brought you value, give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.